Hey, what's going on, guys? James here, and I am live on location for the Barrie Game Exchange here in April for 2019. As you can see, there is a massive arena filled with vendor tables. Let's get right on into it. There's a familiar face. What's going on, man?
Howdy, not much. Getting down to the end of the show though, so hopefully the deals start piling in.
Yeah, no, we're winding into what, the last half an hour, I think.
Yeah, half an hour left, so.
Been a good day for you here?
Really good, actually. Sold some heavy hitters, so thanks for the pocketbook.
Hey, nothing wrong with that at all.
No.
All right, well, I appreciate your time.
Thank you, man.
Hey, what's going on, Ryan?
Oh, not too bad. How are you doing, James?
Oh, you know, been one of those days. It's been a busy day, but quite eventful. How about yourself?
I'd say pretty good.
How was your day for selling? Because you were vending here today.
Oh yeah, I did about 400 plus. Lots of good sales. You know, lots of kind people saying hello, buying some stuff. Yeah, it was an awesome event.
Oh, it's good. Did you buy anything super fancy or no?
Yeah, I definitely spent more than I sold. Bomberman 2 on the NES, Jack Nicholson Golf on TurboGrafx 16 complete, and a few PC Engine games and stuff like that.
Oh, nothing wrong with that at all. Alrighty, thanks a lot for your time, man.
All right, thank you.
Troy, what is up?
Not too much, just selling here at the Barrie Game Exchange.
Yeah, we are in liquidation mode, I see right now.
Yeah. Right now, if you take a look at it, anything that's $10 or under is buy one, get one free at this table. The best deal in town. Basically, if you take a look at it, I got $5 on these two controllers. That's $5 you're paying for two controllers. Killer deal, killer deal.
Darn right.
That's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to bring the deals to people. That's the point of this. People don't go to a swap to pay retail. They go to get a deal. That's what I'm here for. Other people, I don't know if you're going to get the same deal. So you got to check out my table if you're ever at one of these swap meets. That's for sure.
Oh, for sure. No, you've always been able to be very approachable at your tables for shows. So you know what? I think you've got a bit of a history for that with people.
Right on. I appreciate that.
All right. Thanks a lot, bud.
All right.
What is up, Kevin?
Oh, selling stuff. Big time seller.
Big time seller. You've been a successful day?
Very successful. I'm very happy today.
Awesome. Let's get a look at the leftover goods here since we're in liquidation mode.
Yeah, there's not much, man. It has been, like, this thing was full of PS2 games, and as you can see, I've had to fill it with other things.
Oh, that's awesome if you're able to empty.
Yes.
We got some other familiar faces here. We got J-Rock and Bill, Joe. Bill was there. I guess he went on ghost mode.
I think he's looking to buy stuff now.
He's looking to buy.
Yeah, like the dollar bin stuff.
Mr. Rockefeller been spending those bucks.
Yep. Buying and selling.
All right, thanks a lot, man.
No problem.
Do the sneak attack here on Derek and Cynthia.
He's watching us. James
I am
is
watching
following
you.
us and watching us.
And you're shunning me, as usual. Not even saying hello, I tell ya.
Hello!
Anyways, you were vending a little bit here today, weren't you?
I was a little bit, yeah.
A little bit. How was the overall event for you?
Good, yeah. I wish I would have bought some more stuff, but that's about it.
Yeah, I know. Everybody wants to buy more stuff, but then you got to figure money.
Then I start looking at them cheap, and yeah. Yep.
All right, thanks a lot, bud. There's a familiar face. How's it going?
Good. Glad to see you, James. Glad to see you made it out to the Barrie Game Exchange. It's another successful event.
It's definitely worth the drive. It's about an hour and a half coming in for me, but you know what? It's worth it.
Yeah, it's great. Just look at this place.
Yeah, no, it's this was a large show, that's for sure. Massive.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Me and Joe were selling again. We did pretty good, I think. It was good times. Barrie Game Exchange.
No, that's awesome. You pretty successful today?
Not too bad. You know, we're going to take stuff back, but dump it in the garbage bin outside of here, or we just might leave it all for Haji to clean up later. I don't know. We haven't decided yet. But it was fun.
Oh, for sure.
I like selling. I like seeing all you guys come by and say hi. It's all fun. It's good times.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, man.
How's it going, James?
Good. Yourself?
I'm doing awesome. I'm tired, but it's been a great event.
Oh, it's been crazy today, man. So yeah, how'd you do today overall?
I think this has been our best event yet, but we'll see when everything's done and tallied up. Lots of great feedback from the vendors, lots of great feedback from everybody leaving the event. So.
No, for sure. Yeah, no, I noticed that it was like crazy busy this time for sure.
Yeah, it's been steady all day. So.
No, it's been a great event. We everyone appreciates you putting this together.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks a lot, man.
See ya.
All right, well that literally does it for the day. Vendors are taking apart their tables. As you can see here, people are walking out the stuff to the car. It's been a heck of a day though, and I actually did really well for not breaking the bank. I spent a total of $107 on 3 items, so I'm really happy about that. Anyways, I'm gonna help Chris here take the tables down and whatnot, and I will catch you guys at home where I will show you my meager 3 pickups. Alright, I am back home, and yeah, let's get right on to the pickups of the day. Basically, I bought 3, I came home with 4, so I'm going to start off with the free one. And that is Duke Nukem 3D for PC. And yeah, this was a gimme from Bill of STC Pod. It was in his discount bin. I can't remember what the pricing was. There's like multiples for X number of dollars. Anyways, I immediately grabbed this, handed it to him, said, you know what? Put it behind your table and I'll grab it the next time that I'm walking around. And yeah, then I gave him something for my trunk, and he's like, yeah, you don't even have to pay me for this. It was pretty much in the giveaway bin at that point. So that was really great. Yeah, basically I can make my box complete now. This is my box that I bought in my childhood, and over the years I've somehow lost the media, so now I can make that complete again, so it's going to a good home. Next up, we got some 3DO action. Is this anything noteworthy? Honestly, no. The vendor had these for $5 a piece, and missed, that's pretty reasonable. This is virtually zero value anyways, and it's also in pretty mutilated shape. Missed though, this was the reason why I went for it. I'm like, you know what? I know that this is fairly popular from back in the day. It was PC title first, as far as I know. Really interested to see how this translates to a console. I've never played it. It's been in the backlog for a long time. It's like, you know, I've always had interest, but just never really went around and gathered the time to really hunt down a copy. Now that I have one, I'm actually going to give this a whirl, and yeah, through the 3DO nonetheless, so this would actually be pretty fun for a live stream. And then we have John Madden Football. And like I said, this is in pretty terrible shape. Hopefully the camera doesn't go too crazy with me shoving this up to it, but you can see that it's been cut out there. It looks like someone cut this out for a CD jewel case, maybe for a rental store, I don't know. It's not in great shape. It is complete though. It does have the book, some phone numbers and stuff on it. And yeah, the disc, everything's there, but like I said, it's in really, really horrible shape. The value for this thing is virtually non-existent, especially in its current condition. Like I said, it's pretty much fallen apart already. So I said to the guy, like, you know, give me an honest offer on this, because I'm not giving you $5 on it, especially if I'm buying something else at your table. You're going to cut me a deal. He's like, how about $2? I'm like, you know what, if I throw this in at least once, I get my $2 worth out of it, so that's all right. But yeah, I definitely didn't buy this as an investment or anything. And lastly, this was the big pickup for me. It's been on my hunt list for quite a few years, multiple years actually, and I've never jumped the gun on it. When I do find it, it's normally pretty expensive, and it's normally in shape or missing the book. And I've always kind of just said this, I'm like, no, next time, and then other shows go and you don't see it at all. I finally bit the bullet on this one because I missed this when I was a teenager, and I really wanted to actually get through this. Futurama for the PS2. Guy had 120 on it. I ended up getting it for 100. there is a little tiny little bit of damage in the corner. Like, it almost looks like a couple of dog chew marks. He actually swapped out the case for me, so it looks a little bit nicer. This distance on camera, you might not even be able to see it. It's really something you got to look at in person right up close, and you can see the little bit of damage on it. So, $100. It's a lot of money, especially for a disc-based game like this. But like I said, I'm a huge cartoon fan, massive Futurama fan, and I really wanted to get through this because I've been told that it's like playing through an entire episode that never hit the air. So, really interested to see what this one has to offer. This will definitely be a future live stream. I'm going to go through the entire thing. But other than that, the tiny little corner marks, like I mentioned, it's in beautiful shape. It's the inside, the book, the disc is virtually brand new. So yeah, I actually get to knock this one off my list. And I have had this, like I said, for multiple years. I've been trying to get myself a copy, and I've just never bitten it. And I finally went ahead and said, you know what, I'm going to throw down the $100. Get this now, because it always seems to hold its value. I've never seen it dip, and generally I've always seen it just creep up a little bit more in price every time that I do see it. So I think I did alright on this one. Pricey, but I think I did okay. Anyways, that is the extent of my day. Like I said, I got 4 items. I didn't break the bank on this. I went with a budget of like $70. Yes, I exceeded that purely through this, but 107 total, and I ended up with something that I really did want, and a couple of 3DO titles, which is not common for me to come across at all, pretty much ever. It's like 1 in 3 shows I'll find someone that has 3DO titles that aren't insanely priced. And yeah, the PC title, which I can make a home in my original box from my childhood. Anyways, that's about it for this one. Catch you next time. See ya.